You're just perp back with another video, and I just got done watching episode 4, season 2 of Dead to Me, the Netflix series. You could go check out my playlist for all my other episode reviews, as well as this one and future ones that are to come in the future. Anyways, this was another solid episode. I'm a little mixed with certain things. We'll get into that when I'm talking about the episode. But overall, it's cool. Definitely a slow down type of episode. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter at purpleminded420. With that being said, let's get right into this. So this picks up where the last one left off. Jen and Judy just got done burying Steve's body. They show it off camera, which is kind of disappointing. I would like to see them out there in the woods kind of doing that. You could call me weird, but they do show a lot of things off camera. It's a little annoying. That's a little pet peeve of mine, but they get pulled over because Jen has a cell phone in her hand and they thought they were getting caught. Throughout this whole episode, they're kind of doing this little road trip thing. It's kind of a typical thing you see in these types of shows. They're kind of connecting, but Judy is kind of going through the motions while they try to find a place to, clean up at. They go to this hotel. They run into Jen's neighbor Karen's husband, and he's up to no good as well. And they're just making a lot of mistakes, I would say. Little mistakes that they could be backtracked if they were ever questioned or there was an investigation. But anyways, Jen is really starting to feel bad for Judy because she's just in such a depression right now, and all she could think about is Steve and wanting to just say goodbye. And so what she does is try to comfort her, and that she has something deep down inside that she hasn't told Judy about what really went down with her and Steve, and you're starting to see her really regret it now. So Jen decides to take Judy out for a drink to kind of celebrate Steve. They have this really, really touching, emotional moment. This girl-to-girl, heart-to-heart moment was really dope. I was expecting, since they were drunk, for Jen to kind of slip out and tell the truth, but I'm assuming they're still waiting on that. So they have this really cool moment where it kind of brings up the episode a little bit, where after they hug it out and put all their emotions out on the table, they get to partying, drinking, and they get kicked out of the bar because they're not a part of this wedding that's going on. But it was a really cool moment. Definitely brought up the episode because of how depressed Judy was. So it was a cool little moment. Then the moment kind of changes as Jen gets a call from home, and his youngest son's bird dies. And this was a really touching moment because, this is not the first time this kid has experienced death. And this gives Jen a moment to kind of make things right with Judy and lets her say some nice words. And it was a touching moment, a really touching episode. You have Judy kind of reminiscing on Steve and all the good moments they had. Really sad stuff, man. Really sad stuff. And it's going to be crushing to find out when she gets the truth told about what happened between Steve and Jen, because I think that's going to really break her heart. And because think about it, right? She was able to own up about killing Jen's husband. That was an accident. Here, what Jen did was kind of on purpose. Not intentionally on purpose, but, the situations were different. Now we find out who actually killed the bird. It was, Jen's youngest son's friend, Shani. I probably butchered her name, but she was pretty funny in this. And, she's dealing with the same thing that these characters are kind of dealing with, but the situation is a little bit different. And I don't know if I agree with Jen telling this little girl to not tell, his son about, what actually happened to the bird. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. So the episode ends with the older brother finding this car, which I am assuming belongs to Steve, possibly. And also the youngest son finds the burp sculpture that was used to bash Steve's head in. Now, my predictions is that the oldest son, I'm thinking it's Charlie. I'll probably mix their names up, but he's been so has this urge to just drive so much. He's gonna go take this for a joyride and probably get himself arrested, and they're going to probably do some investigation with this car. But let me know what you guys feel about this episode. I thought it was cool. Like I said, it's your generic road trip type of storyline, just to kind of move the plot along. But I'm looking forward to the next episode. Till next time, I will see y'all later. Peace.
I'm saying something that people are scared to say. You know what I mean? And I ain't scared to say nothing. And if y'all know me, I ain't never been scared, and I ain't never been worried about what somebody gotta say. Right. Because when you successful, they gonna talk. Period.